You said that Hamas returned to Al-Shifa hospital. There were some 800 fighters and so on and all these things. Now, is that you are citing the Israeli narrative, or you have your own independent information?
We don't have our own independent assessment, but you have seen Israel produce the names,
Right.
and photographs of known Hamas fighters
Right.
who it has killed or captured.
How many? I mean, they showed names and Hamas fighters in the Shifa hospital.
I have seen the information they have publicly released.
Right,
I know you get. Let me just.
No, I'm with you. I'm not interrupting. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
So we have seen them release. I don't think there's anyone who has cause to dispute that. Yes, they have. There were Hamas fighters hiding in Al-Shifa hospital again, not for the first time.
Okay, so you are certain that the reason that Israel went into Al-Shifa hospital one more time is because Hamas fighters were there, and not hundreds of civilians that have taken refuge there.
So I think it is certainly a fair conclusion, given what has been their goal since the outset of this campaign, to take the fight to Hamas. That is exactly what they were doing.
And you believe that Israel has achieved that goal now by eliminating Hamas, or are we likely to see them go back to Al-Shifa hospital again?
So that is, I answered that question somewhat in response to Matt. I think there is a concern that you saw Hamas back inside hospitals. I don't know why I don't hear more people calling on Hamas to stop going into hospitals. You shouldn't have to clear Hamas from a hospital once, let alone twice. But yes, we do have the concern that Hamas has been able to reestablish itself in a hospital that Israel had already cleared, and that points to an ongoing challenge for Israel in the way it conducts its operations.
Right. Yeah, just bear with me. A couple more questions. But why do you think, in your opinion, what value is there strategically for Israel to burn all the buildings, destroy all the equipment, destroy every last X-ray machine and everything in the hospital, and not keep it? If their fight is with the fighters, why must you destroy as they left? There was no fighting when they left, just to burn the buildings and burn the things and destroy everything.
So let me just say,
why is that okay?
Let me just say this gets into where I'm often asked to comment on questions where there are conflicting accounts. And Israel has said that is not what they did, and we don't have ground truth on that question. Israel has said what they tried to do is protect patients and not operate in places when there are patients, to evacuate people from the hospital, and only operate in a way that would impact the Hamas fighters that were there. Obviously, it's an incredibly difficult situation. There shouldn't be terrorists in a hospital at all. And so it's incredibly difficult to operate there and achieve a legitimate counterterrorism goal in a way that minimizes harm to patients, which goes back to my first point, which is Hamas shouldn't be in a hospital at all.
Okay. Well, Hamas shouldn't be, as far as Israel and the United States is concerned, should not be there, period. But
I would think, Saeed, everyone could conclude. I would think, including you, I would think everyone could conclude that Hamas should not be inside a hospital. I hope anyway that that's not a controversial opinion.
Well, okay, but that's a different issue altogether. Now,
not really. No, it's kind of the core of what we're talking about.